guys, it's Miss Cuban here. In this lesson we're going to talk about circles. Really we're just going to try to learn the vocabulary of a circle. Okay, I'm going to show this vocabulary in many different colors. It would be really good for you to write that down. The first vocabulary word you need to know is a circle. Okay, a circle is a 360-degree angle. That's really what a circle is, as 360 degrees. It has no actual sides. That's why we don't have perimeter for a circle, but we do know something that is similar to perimeter of a circle, and that is circumference. Okay, you've talked about perimeter in the past, and perimeter is just the distance around a figure. So the distance around a circle is actually called our circumference. Okay, and when you're trying to find the circumference of a figure, you have to know some vocabulary with the circle. Inside of a circle, you have the center point. Okay, the center point is the point right in the middle. And that's a big, big deal that you know the center point is the center. Because you also have what we call a radius. A radius is any point on the line that touches the center point. Okay, that is your radius. Any point on the circle that touches the center point, that's a radius. This is a radius. Everything in green that I'm drawing is a radius, because this has the same distance from the edge to the center. Okay, that is the radius. Now, I'm going to erase some of these lines I drew, because we have another vocabulary word that I need to draw, and I'm going to draw this new vocabulary word in red. And it's the distance from a point on the circle through the center point to the other side of the circle. And that is called, if I go ahead and do that this way, it's the same distance no matter where you draw it. It's the exact same distance. Okay. And what that's called is the diameter. The diameter. Now, if you notice this relationship, the diameter is the length of 2 radius. Okay? So that's how we say the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Because if I double the radius, if I put 2 radius next to each other, I get the diameter. Okay? Now, there's sometimes you're going to see another line. There is no really need to know this line. You don't use it in formulas for circumference. You don't use this line on area. You only use this line when you're talking about angles, and you'll get to that when you get to high school. And that line is called a chord. It doesn't touch the center, and so just don't get it mixed up with diameter. Don't get it mixed up with radius. Radius and diameter has to go through the center point. If it doesn't go through the center point, it's not a radius or diameter, it's a chord. Now, how do I need to know this information for circumference? Well, when you're doing circumference, the circumference is the distance around the circle. And the formula for circumference is going to be 2 times pi times radius, or circumference is equal to pi times diameter. Now, looking at that formula, you see something that you have not seen before, and that is pi. Pi is an irrational number, and the number keeps going forever. There's no stop to it. So we normally stop it at 3 and 17 or 3 and 1400ths. I'm sorry. Not 3 something, 3 and 1400ths. Okay? In 6th grade, we actually round this number to 3 whole. Okay? So in 6th grade, we use it as 3 whole. In 7th grade and higher, you'll be using it as 3 and 1400ths. So that is a number you need to have memorized. It's not something that you actually have to, we're going to always give you. You need to know that number. You need to know what it means. It's used in formulas, and you need to be able to apply that knowledge. Now the next video I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you the next lesson is going to be circumference. So I'm not going to go into detail on that in this video. I just want to make sure you know the vocabulary words. We have circumference. It's the distance around a circle. You have the diameter. It's the distance from one side of the circle through the center point to the other side of the circle. The radius is half of the diameter, okay, and it touches the center point. The center point is the center of a circle, okay. A chord is just a line that connects 2 points of the circle but does not go through the center point. Make sure you understand these vocabulary words and have a good day.